Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. It's been a little bit, and last time I see we finished off all the puzzles and the star in section 6. So I think all that's left is there's a section 7, a couple of stars, the star level for this place, and the tower. So I'm just going to get started right away in section 7 because I don't really feel like going back to the stars right now. And let's take a look.
My faith in you was not misplaced. You have learned much and shown great wisdom in these trials. The end of your journey lies close now. Do not falter, do not fear, and do not give in to temptation.
I've already given in to temptation, bro. Welcome back. There are going to be some changes around here. Do you know what your problem is? It's that you keep trying to reconstruct fairy tales, but refuse to recognize the holes in your understanding. Thus far, you've had entirely too much freedom to question my wisdom. From now on, I do the talking, you do the agreeing. See, here's the thing. I don't think there are holes in my understanding, or at the very least, the holes that are in my understanding are intrinsic and cannot be, they can't go away. What holes? There are no holes. And this is why it's me that should be doing the talking. You really have learned nothing at all, have you? Is there really nowhere that you're prepared to admit fault? Alright, I claim to have knowledge about the world that I simply can't confirm. I equated personhood with humanity, which was a mistake. I shouldn't have applied there was a purpose to this place, and no, I stand by everything I said. These matters are beyond doubt. So, first and foremost, personhood and humanity are synonymous to me. I know that's not necessarily true, but in my head, to be a person means to be a human. Personality, however, does not necessarily mean you have to be a person. No, I stand by everything I said. I'm not backing down, bro. Of course, you're still convinced your particular journey is something special, aren't you? No, I never said that. When did I ever say that? Sure, the answers don't add up, but keep pressing forward and they'll just resolve themselves. Is that it? This guy is really just onto something else. No, I'm not special. I don't want to say that. Okay, well, I guess I am special because I'm me. How many others have said exactly the same? Are you sure it's not just something you have to believe to make the world less horrifying? I think you still misapprehend your situation, friend. You idolize free will, but all you've done is step in others' footsteps. Nothing you do or say here makes the slightest bit of difference. So long as I'm physically free, I can make a difference. I'm not physically free, though. So long as I might have chosen otherwise, I can make a difference. So long as I have a mind, I can make a difference. Middle one is the best answer, but also I think this is all deterministic to a degree. I'm gonna say it anyway. Nonsense. Your mind decides what you do, and your mind up is made of bits of machinery. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. It's deterministic. You're no more capable of making a difference than a calculator.
Enough! Silence, demon. You will torment this one no more.
The only difference between you and the calculator is that the calculator doesn't allow itself to be deluded
well,
into thinking its existence matters.
There is no hope without faith, and little use in speaking to one who would deceive you into doubt and despair.
Okay, both of these guys are complete assholes. Stop asking what's right and wrong all of a sudden and find there's no shortage of people eager to decide it for you.
Have always
sacrifice
been
freedom for
free
false purpose be my
and
guess.
have always had the power to banish this demon forever.
Banish doubt, banish questions, banish difficult truths, let ignorance reign eternal. Those are the hidden words he's not been telling you about. You know what? You and he deserve one another. You both construct these beliefs out of matchsticks, then refuse to believe a light breeze will tear them down. See, I'm not going to banish this guy because I don't like doing what Elohim says. But at the same time, I am not interested in listening to this guy any longer. So I'm just going to let him.
You have already chosen, my child. Do not hesitate now. Free yourself.
Funny how freedom comes with these strings attached. That's the thing you don't seem to understand. You're constituted by ideas, so if you believe in this instead of that, it changes what you are, what you can do. You can't afford to doubt anymore. Too many of your matchstick houses are at stake. You no longer have any choice. Go on, I'll make it easy for you. Do it. I can afford to lose my memory. I expect it's happened more than once. I can come to all the same conclusions in the fullness of time. My purpose is to sort and categorize. Okay. My purpose is to sort and categorize library archive resources. 1,000 resources categorized.
Hidden words,
reanalyzing NLA program
shall be yours.
parameters. Constructing list of facts. I'm thinking, therefore I'm a thinking thing that exists. If logic were false, then the world would not make sense in the list. Constructing list of queries. The library system provides powerful sorting and troubleshooting functionalities. I'm not really sorry. This isn't how I wanted things to end up. Resume library archive session. Resume. Okay. Well, he's gone now. Good riddance, I say. I hate Elohim, but I also hate this terminal guy almost as much. In fact, probably more. He's more annoying, that's for sure. Even if I do align with his ideas closer than I do to Elohim. Team diminishing by the day. Proud of them nevertheless. Archive now incomprehensibly huge, still missing thousands of works, impossible to truly finish. Work already commenced on a sorting program to help catalog the archive resources in our absence, but like everything else, it has its foibles. Talk to Alexandra. Talos going well. Maybe the archive's first user will be terrestrial after all. Estimate about a week, maybe 10 days before I'm unable to keep working. Betrayal to leave early. Invitation of Borders. Excerpt. The invention. Sorry, what? Why did I say invitation? The Invention of Borders by Fatima Nguyen. What today's nationalists and neo-segregationists fail to understand, Kwame said, is that the basis of every human culture is and always has been synthesis. No civilization is authentic, monolithic, pure. The exact opposite is true. Look at your average Western nation. Its numbers Arabic, its alphabet Latin, its religion Levantine, its philosophy Greek. Need I continue? And each of these examples can itself be broken down further. The Romans got their alphabet from the Greeks, who created theirs by stealing from the Phoenicians, and so on. Our myths and religions, too, are syncretic, sharing, repeating, and adapting a large variety of elements to suit their needs. Even the language of our creation, the DNA itself, is impure, defined by a history of amalgamation, not only between nations, but even between different human species. Tasks. Discuss this excerpt in the context of Wolfgang Welsch's theory of transculturality. And then something, the novel has something. Yeah, I mean, everything is just built on the past. Now Uriel pointed his sword to the tree of life which grew in the heart of dead Jerusalem. Behold, the tree grows still, though the city is dead. Within all that is mortal, there is the seed of immortality, for it is an immortal that fashioned it from chaos and void. Being a humble man of little wisdom, I asked, Great Uriel, we are not allowed to eat from the tree of life. How may we then be saved? And Uriel commanded me to stretch out my hand, and he gave me his fiery sword, which burned my hand, and he said, Only by sacrifice can you free the world from the dominion of sin. With a prayer on my lips, I fell upon Uriel's sword, and it pierced my heart, and truly, on my body the stigmata of the Lord appeared, dripping blood that was not my blood onto the ground, and in the 7 heads of the dragon that were crowned in the black clouds receded, and light fell upon the earth, and Jerusalem was born again. Thus the angels departed, having delivered their message, and I awoke in the fields of our fair land. Cool. Don't know how to comment on that one. Okay. I am going to start doing a puzzle, but I'm going to let this little video log play out while I'm scouting it out, as usual.
God, there's no time. Just not enough time. We're trying to build the future out of old video game code and half-finished research projects. We should have had years, maybe decades, with the kind of money they used to put into building bombs. If I stop and think about how crazy this is, I will have a nervous breakdown. So I won't. Yeah, okay. Back to work, Alex.
There is a lot going on here, by the way. Okay. There is so much going on here. Okay, we have a connector at least. So we can do something. I think we want to unlock this just to get the box. Which shouldn't be too hard to do. We can do it right away, honestly. Oh, I forgot to connect the other one first. Should probably do that. Okay. We have box. I don't think we ever need to go in there again. Which is nice. And we can get connector 2. We need another connector to get that connector. Which is unfortunate. This is where we go for the final scan. Final rush for the sigil. Which means we need to go this way. We need to put a fan on there. Oh wait, that's done with me. I'm gonna hope that I can get back over. In fact, why am I questioning that? I can do a little survey. I don't know how I'd get back over. Here's the problem. Okay, we need to make sure this is hooked up here. Sorry, we need to make sure there's something on that button before we fly over, because otherwise we're going to be screwed. We're going to take this connector with us just in case. I think we're good to go. Or there's a ladder. Barely making it around that corner. Beautiful. Okay, does this let us do anything else? Yes. So we're not going to need that box over there anymore, right? Because we're going to have a new source, so to speak. Oh wait, wait, we can do this. Okay, first let's do this. We'll grab this box. We'll put it here. We will be able to get rid of this now. And this. Oh no, we could not get rid of that. Fuck. Slightly bad situation. Actually, no, it's fine. We can go like this. And then we just need this fan to open the final door. I do believe. It seems like there's something over here, though. Oh no, that's just where we hooked up earlier. Wait, no, I'm a dumbass. I need to go to this one. Grab this. Come over here. Do this. There. And yeah, I figured we'd need that last connector. Okay, we're gonna have to redo everything again. Okay, that's still open. Means we can put this here. We can use one of these extra connectors we have to go on the button for the fan. We can take this over with us. Place this here. Except make sure this time that we are not dumb. Okay, wait, how do we do this? So we can get rid of this one now. Without issue. The other one is the problem. Okay, wait, so you have one here. Okay, wait, no, I need to keep this over here for now, so I can change things. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna push this over as far as we can. Can it go through the tree? I can. Okay. Then we're going to take this. We're going to leave this here. Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing a connector. Oh, it's on the button. That's right. Yeah, we need that last one. And I'm not sure how to get it. Okay, let's think about this. It's currently trapped in here. We could use that source instead, in which case we would still have a trapped connector in this section. No. We could line this up in a way where it's triggering both of these, but we can't do that and have it directly connected to another source, is the problem. We have 2 boxes, so we could stack it up and have it go over the fence maybe, but we can't do that. Oh wait, there's a fan thing over here, right? What was that all about? No, this is important. I can already tell you. I completely forgot about this. Okay. So I think what we do is we abandon one of the connectors. I think that's pretty much a given. So I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to okay, let's start by just taking these ones that are free at the end. We're gonna take this over here. We're gonna put this on here. Then we're gonna take the next one. Is there the other box somewhere? I forgot where it went. See if I can find that. Okay, it's here. We need something to swap it out with, so we're going to take this fan, which we're probably actually going to need shortly, but sometimes you guys what you gotta do. We're going to take this box. Oh wait, I'm dumb. We could do this for now. Oh, fan. This fan. We put on here, put this on here. You know the drill. We see if we have any windows through which we can peek. Okay, no we don't. Let's take this guy on a little journey then. Connect, just connect everything. You know how it goes. Connect, 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 connect. No! I accidentally placed it down. Okay. And then we should be able to get rid of this. Bang. Okay, so some things are not going where they need to go. But is anything going where it needs to go? Did I forget to connect to that one? Because that would have connected, I think. And so would have that. Okay, redo. We're going to make sure we connect to absolutely everything this time. Even if it seems pointless. Okay, we're connecting to that. We are connected to that. We are connected to that. And then we go over and put it on this thing. I heard stuff open. Let's take this connector with us. Okay, then we just do this, right? And then we don't even need... Well, we need this to be able to get through, but... Yeah, so I guess we can't take that. But we can take the fan. Or... what can we take? You can use that extra connector somehow. Probably keep this open briefly. Yes, we do that. Then we can take this plus this. Now we have the connector we need, we have the random object we need. Everything is set up. Everything is beautiful. Feels weird that I haven't found a star in this level, considering the amount of moving parts, but that's fine, because we have gotten the sigil. And look at that. Alright, one down. What is left? We have the L. Dead man switch. Okay, boxes and connectors. I can work with this combo. It's an easy combo to work with. We got a back alley. And we have a dead man switch, I guess. I don't know. This red one is connected to some kind of wire. Can't seem to do anything over here yet. I mean, I can take energy from the blue. What does this do? I see. Okay, so the goal is to get blue through there. I think we start with the obvious first move of... Oh wait, no, is that possible? Yeah, no, it's not. Because otherwise we'd just be able to go direct. We need to switch the red on, is the first order of business. So we go over here and we do something. Interesting. I'm going to assume that that button over there does not power this. Because if it did, that would make things very easy. Yeah, no. So obviously we can put something here and connect and have it on the button, which is the way to get light through. What am I missing? Definitely missing something. Oh, there's another connector. That's what I'm missing. Alright. This became possible. Maybe not. Yeah, there's no way that's possible. Right? Unless there's another connector hiding somewhere. There's also a star. The star, I believe. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? Let's figure out what we need to do. Okay, we need to get that box on for some reason that I'm not sure about right now. Why can't we just do this? Oh, because of this angle being bad? Yeah, I guess that's why we can't do that. Trying to puzzle this one out, but I'm really not sure how this is possible. We have to get red up there. Which, in order to do that, we have to get red from there. Through the door. Which can only happen if there's a thing on the pressure plate. Which can't be the box, because whenever we use the box, I mean, we could stand on the pressure plate. That's an option, right? Because we don't have to be there for the thing to open. But I still don't think we can leverage that angle well enough, even if we could do that. Oh wait, maybe we could. Yeah, we can. Okay, yeah, that's it. Then we just go like this. Okay, then oh, it doesn't matter because the door will close as soon as we step off. All we have to do is stand on here, get the box down. Then once the box is down, we take it, put it on the pressure plate, go around, open the door, take the connector from in there. Okay, so now we just replace this one to go to here. Take this connector, and now we can use it. Oops. That is kind of annoying that I didn't properly do that. I have to connect this back one directly to the fountain, which I cannot do from this angle, it seems. So that presents a conundrum. We could put it on this box, I guess. But then we have another issue. Okay. Let's think about this now. Okay, go around, let's take a look at this. Figure something out. So right now this is open, but if I take this, it will no longer be open because obviously it will not. This red light will no longer be connecting to that, which will thus close that door as well. Very interesting. We just make that blue. We could make it blue, but we would be trapped. Or we could do that. We could do. We don't have the extra connector to do that though. I was gonna say we could set up another connector from here to the outside. But if we're doing that, we could do something with the box, right? Because all I would have to do would be to stand on it momentarily. So let's think about this. It's closed right now, I know. See if there's a way to... Wait, what? Why is it so... Oh, because of that. I feel like I'm almost there. I'm missing a step. So let's just be clear about something. Yeah, a box plus connector is not going to be tall enough to even reach over that. That was the main thing I wanted to check. What could I use this box for then? Oh wait, I know what I could do. I know what I could do. I know what I could do. So, we take this one. He's gonna be our inside man. Okay. Next, take this one. There. Then we take this one. And then we just have to get the stone. Or the cube, what am I talking about? Yeah, okay. Boom. Done. Although I think the star will prove more difficult and will require us to actually find a way to get that connector out of there. I'm not sure how to do. Maybe. Or maybe this is sufficient. Oh, it is. Nice. Maybe I found the unintended solution somehow. Okay. That feels good. We got that one done too. And was that the only star in this place? It was. Beautiful. And on to the next puzzle. We're moving pretty decently today. Definitely took me a second to figure that one out. Longer than it should have, but all things considered, not bad. I see a box. I see people whose head I can put the box up. Oh, no, I can't put it on this guy. Interesting. So the fan pushes them out of the way, but they return to course. Can I get up on top of this? No. I'm telling you, I cannot put this on the guy's head. Really? Come on, you know you want to have a hat. Yeah, see? See? Then... I don't know why this fan is relevant right now. I mean, it might be something to put on a pressure plate later, but I don't think it is relevant to the puzzle as of yet. Come on, man. Fuck you. Oh, yeah. Why didn't it give me the footprints? I'm on it now, despite your protests. And I just have to wait for this guy to come all the way back. Okay. It's gonna push the box off. Is that gonna be the problem? Yeah, I see the problem. Okay, we got rid of the fan. We have the box. We're just waiting for this guy to return. Okay, let's go. Hurry it up, bro. Okay, we have 2 boxes up here. I think we just needed to get this one down. I think there's going to be some kind of solution about... Okay, I don't know what this does. Okay, it looks like it does the fan. Not sure why that's relevant. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to block this somehow. Or we just need to build a staircase. Maybe that's enough. No. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. If we do the fan, and then place a block in a strategic location, we can prevent it from ever coming back on course. So let's do this. We'll see what it does. We'll be ready to take action. Interesting. It just stops. Huh. I don't think this other guy's useful. I'm just gonna go out and say that right now. Okay, let's just try stacking 3 of these boxes on here. I don't know if it's possible, but I think it might be. We're going to transfer them all over using this guy, which I just said wasn't going to be useful like, in this puzzle, so I apologize for that, buddy. And then we're going to be the one who stands on the fan eventually. As I don't really want it messing things up as of right now, and we're going to need all 3 boxes, I believe. Or maybe I'll have to stand on the top box, but I don't know how that's possible. Okay. Easy. Wait, no, it is possible. But we have nothing to put on there, so I'm still gonna have to stand on that. Come back. I might have made a mistake. We'll see. Can I put this box on here? Yeah, okay. We're good. Now we do this. And it did shut it off. Beautiful. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, and the final one. The final puzzle of all the worlds in this game, apart from the tower and the star ones. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we have playback, we have blue. Over here, we have a wire stream crossing situation, which I think is going to require me to use playback, because the playback and the real mode don't interfere with each other, I don't believe. So if I have the blue one operating in the or the red one operating in the playback and the blue one operating in the real world, I think we will. This will work out fine. So what we're going to do is we're just going to record. Just let it sit here. The red one is doing its thing. Then in the real world, I'm going to disconnect the red one. It's still going to be connected in hologram playback form, but the blue one will be able to cross the stream without issue, allowing me to get to the thing. It should be a really, really simple puzzle. Give myself about 10 more seconds, just in case anything goes wrong and I need to improvise. Alright, let's go. No, they do interact. They definitely do interact. Okay. I'm gonna have to look around them. This presents a conundrum. There's a little hill here. Can I place it on the hill? And would this be then high enough that this could go under? No. What about this rock? This is a nice little rock you got here. Is there any bit of elevation I can use? This rock was what I was thinking of, but this is not relevant because you'd still have to have another one over here that would be crossing the stream. I mean, this is how we get out. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it's so obvious now, isn't it? I just have to... Wait, no, that's dumb. I'm such an idiot. Okay, I thought I had a solution, but basically I was thinking I could have the red one disable after a period of time because I'd be here waiting for the blue one, but the red one needs to be open for the blue to come through this gate, so I'm kind of a dumbass. Could we get red from somewhere else? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't think so. Crisscross Conundrum Advanced is the name of the level, and I can see that. So in order for this blue to activate, this red needs to be activated. There's no way you can get blue into here without red being activated at the same time because this door needs to be open. That is a guarantee. I could... Oh, it's even more obvious now. I basically just do this. Oh, let's connect it. I don't know why this took me so long to realize. But we have 4 connectors. We use 3 for the red. Okay, we'll do this. We'll go into playback. We'll connect this one to there like that. For now, just so we can access the playback. And we're going to play it back. What we're going to do is we're going to come back over here, disconnect this, reconnect it just to that one, wait for a while, then set it back up into this configuration so we can go back in and stop the replay. Then, in the real mode, we're going to take this connector, come over here, place it here so that it can activate the red one. Yeah, like this. At this point, this connection is no longer going to exist, but the new 3 connector connection will exist opening this, and then we'll use it. Okay, yeah, I got it. So first thing we do is we come over here, we disconnect, we reconnect just directly like that. And then we let it sit for a little bit. Yeah. Give it about 20 seconds. because there are going to be some moving parts here that I want to make sure I have enough time to complete fully, so I don't have to be sitting around for even longer later. Okay, a few more seconds. Okay, good. Now we take this, and take this again. And we play. And there we go. Easy. And I just got an achievement for not using a hint in the game, so there you go. Still have my 3 all down at the bottom. Okay. Is this the one we already looked at? Yep, it is. And that is everything in section 7. Let us return.
And so it is done.
It is.
You have overcome each trial that I set before you.
Easily, I might add.
You have shown faith and wisdom and perseverance.
No, that's nothing for a guy like me.
Therefore, I judge you worthy, and I say unto you, come to the gates of eternity, where you shall be granted everlasting life.
I still have a few more things I want to do, buddy. For one, there's this whole area. You have stars that you've advertised to me are for the worthy that I have not gotten yet, so I'm gonna go back and do that. This star. Did I ever find where that was? I know there's one of them that was really hard for me that I never ended up getting. Oh, yes, I do remember this one. I think. Wait, no. Where was this star? I'm sure I found it at some point. Okay, we're gonna have to reacquaint ourselves with this world. This one. Was there a star? I feel like there was a star in this one. Man, I don't remember anything about this place. I don't know if I didn't get the star just because I couldn't find it, or because I tried it and it was hard. This is the one I was thinking of, where there's the star right behind this wall that we did get, I believe. Yeah, there's one in here that we got. I remember. That's one of them. Time flies has been cleared, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay. Let's check this place. Up close and jammed. There was a star in here. Was there? I don't remember. I see a red connector point up there. Let's investigate that. Dumbwaiter. Okay, I distinctly remember this puzzle, but it's interesting to me that there's a red connector point outside of it. That's gotta be where the star is, right? And I can connect through this puzzle. Time flies. I think I can. You're just gonna find the right angle. No. Which one? It wasn't time flies that I could connect through. It was up close and jammed. Where was it that I saw it? Is there red in this place? how did I solve this one again? I remember feeling like an idiot. That's what I remember distinctly. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure last time it took me like 5 minutes to figure out. Okay. We have... Do we have red connectors? Or is it a blue connector? It's a blue connector level. Unfortunate. So I don't think we can do it on this one. Being truthful. So I think it would have to either be the dumbwaiter one itself or the time flies. The time flies is a fan with a red connector point. I just have never seen the angle on it. Yeah, this one doesn't even have red connector, does it? Yeah, so I think it has to be time flies. Is there an angle from which I can do the connection point? The box, maybe. There's got to be an angle. Also, there's got to be a box. I remember there being. Oh, it's back here. Here, check through this window. It's like right over there somewhere. I know it is. Okay. I'm gonna go around with my box and look for angles on this. No, not even close. Are we sure you can't see it through here? I know it's on that wall back there. We could also connect to the fan and then go into another level and use that in tandem with another connector, i.e. the dumbwaiter level. I think that's what we have to do. So let's... what was the order of operations here for this? Well, if we only care about getting it in the air, then it's probably easier. We're going to take the box... Okay, yeah. Record. Then play, connect, bam. There we go. Okay, we have our beacon set up. Next we go to dumbwaiter, I believe. No, dumbwaiter, I believe. Maybe. No, there's bars in the way. We'll go to up close and jammed. There's a connector in this one. We might need this other box. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay, that did something. I heard the sound of a door opening. What that... It opened a gate. Okay. Now we need to do this again. I forgot how this puzzle goes, but we're gonna try it. Actually, all we need to do is just put this on here, right? Yeah. That was actually really not bad. I'm surprised I found that fast. That's kind of a hidden little red connector point. Got lucky on that. Okay. That was quick. That was easy. All things considered. Which I'm
Your
happy
faith
about.
has guided you well, my child. You have overcome every trial
No, I haven't.
in
There's
this
still a star I
land
haven't gotten.
and gathered all the secrets.
No, I haven't. Shut up, I'm not done yet. We still have... I think it's that one. The one on number 3. Is that all of them? Yeah, 'cause I got 2. I got 1. Okay. I remember this being absolutely disgusting. In fact, I gave up on the star, and then I went to the next world and I rage quit after I fell into an inescapable hole and had to restart a puzzle. I remember that very well. I just need to remember which puzzle. It wasn't that one. Excuse me! Oh my god. That was violent, honestly. It wasn't this one. Okay, where's the other one? I think it was this one across the bridge. No, it was not this one across the bridge. It was the one on up the hill. Whatever it was brutal. The puzzle wasn't that bad, but I could not figure out for the life of me how to get the stars. Maybe with fresh eyes. Okay, I'll take the pathfinder. Yeah, this son of a bitch. Okay, Weathertop. So first we're gonna have to rebeat the puzzle again, probably. Alright, that's right. We have this jammer back here, which we can get out, I remember, as an essential part of the puzzle. And I forgot how. But for now we're gonna do that, because there's nothing else we can do with it, I'm pretty sure. Do we have any... Oh wait, we have this back entrance open, because of the puzzle completion. That helps a lot, I'm imagining. Okay, we have fans, that's right. These stupid-ass fans we can use to remove things from their places of origin. This one, you simply needed to use boxes to get to the jammer to get to, I mean. In order to get the jammer out, you need a box. That's right. Did we sacrifice a box back here? I think we did. I think we put a box on here and put the fan on here and sacrificed it permanently for the jammer. But I feel like we could get that back somehow, which I think we might have at some point. Is there another box on the other side? I can't get through if I go over here. Fuck. I know I can. That was lucky. Okay, that was almost very bad. I'm gonna go through the other side, place the jammer here, so that we can take this nectar. Okay, let's recall what had to happen. Last time, I believe my strategy, which was proven ineffective, was to get the perfect setup so that a box with a connector on top was bouncing back and forth this way while connected to the blue output and connected to all the relevant blue inputs. And there was not a single one of those where the angle was good enough or long enough to actually open the door. I still don't think that's necessarily the wrong move. I don't dislike it, I should say. Okay, let's get this out. Okay, we also have another option here. We could go around like so. We could put one box on here, which first what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this box to get back the other box. Okay, we have both boxes now. Yay. This goes here. I feel like we definitely tried this. Yeah, obviously this is not going to work. We have one jammer too. We can't forget about the jammer. But we'd need another connector here, plus there's another thing to jam. Which I'm fairly certain we only have 2 connectors. Unless I'm mistaken. So basically, we cannot come around this way. It's not an option. We could jam this door. Let's just jam it to remind ourselves what's going on the other side. That's right. And this is just to get a box. Just to get a box. Interesting. And then we stack the 3 boxes to presumably get the star, whose location I'm not sure where it... Oh, there it is. That's right. And so we'd stack them up like a little pyramid steps, I think, right? Okay, let's go back to fan idea. Surely if we get it bouncing back and forth, we can put a connector in a spot that will be permanently open. That back here. I feel like that would have to be possible, but I know it's not if I did it last time, but I'm going to try it again anyway. So, order of operations I remember being very, very difficult with this one. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to leave that jam for now. We're going to come over here. Where'd my other connector go? Okay. Come over here. We're going to open up this door just so we have it open. One connector is going to go on one box. Which is going to go here. Okay. This fan is unnecessary, so this will be what steps on this to send it flying, right? So this will go here. The other side will already be powered on. Before we do this, though, this will connect to basically everywhere that we need it to connect to, which honestly I think is only here. Because we're going the single connector method this time. The other side, we will use a box on the pressure plate. And I think with that, we are good to go. Let's start by putting one of the boxes on the other side. I don't know where my other box is. Okay, it's flowing. That's good. Where's my other box at? We're just gonna take this, the half. Okay, I don't know where my... Oh, it's there. I'm a dumbass. Okay. That was the problem. That's right. And if I recall, that is not long enough to open the door. In fact, I'm certain it's not. And what I tried to do is I tried to use the second one to activate this during the time period where it was deactivated by the other, so that there was always power coming to it. But that method did not work, if I recall correctly. Oh no, it does work. But the problem is that whenever you come over here, there's a period of time where the output of it would be blocked to to where it would need to go, which causes a problem. Nevertheless, I'm still going to come over here and just see if it's possible. No, I know it's not possible from this perspective. There's not a single point in time in which it is active. If we had the jammer here, then maybe it'd be a different story. Let's just do this for testing purposes, even though I know it's not going to work. We'll jam that door. We'll see approximate duration of time for which it is lit up. Oh, that is not the right door. Yeah, it's not even a quarter of the thing. So I think my next idea is to get on top of 2 boxes, right? And I somehow managed to do that. And it still didn't work. And I think the way I did it was I launched a box, or I put a box down on one of the sides, then I launched over a box with a connector on it to that side. And then I got it going back and forth. I seem to remember doing that. Okay, here's an idea. I could do that, try that again. I'm not sure if I did it this way. I might have done it this way that I'm about to explain. If so, then this is going to be pointless. But basically, if I get the jammer in here facing this door wall on the button, then we can do what we're doing where the gate's not blocking it and it's jammed and we have 2 boxes high, which might be enough to maintain the level. But then we would have no way of getting into that door, right? That would be the problem then. And that is a serious problem. Are these decoys? Is there a way around? Okay, let's try something. I'm gonna grab my connector back. I don't think the fan method is the method. I don't think. It feels like it should be, but after some trial and error, I don't know if it is. Okay, fine, we'll do it this way. Oh, we need the fan too. Of course we need the fan. Okay, I'm just testing things out. I'm just getting an aerial view, so to speak. We haven't even considered using that fan. But I don't think it would matter because there'd be not enough time while it's in the air for me to do everything I need to do, right? Like this one definitely shoots it higher. It's high enough that it would be able to connect to pretty much everything, but only for a fraction of a second. Could I do some parkour? What if I stack 2 boxes up over there and then I go wham? Let's try it. Got nothing else to try. Where's my other box? It's on the thing around the back, isn't it? Which means I need the jammer. Which is over here. Parkour is one strategy we have not yet tried. Okay, here we go. I'm not feeling confident about this. Well, I made it onto here. That's a start, I guess. But yes, as I suspected, I cannot get over the fence. Even when I'm 2 blocks tall. What if we don't even... Well, we get that box, don't we? There's no way we can get into this other place if we can't even get into that one without it. I suspect that stacking 2 boxes up on top of each other here is also not going to be enough to get in. Which is confusing and concerning me. Oh wait, no, over here it would be. Yeah, that's where you get in at. Parkour strat is not going to work here, though. That's the problem. What if I somehow get myself onto the 2 boxes cycling? That might be an interesting situation, right? And it might allow me to do things that I normally would not be able to do. But I'm not sure how to do that. We'd have to put this on here. And then I think there'd have to be a jammer here, jamming the fan, and we'd unjam it. That could actually work. So we take... That's box number 1. Where's box number 2? Oh, no, that was the problem, right? Box number 2. Because I do remember trying this. Okay, wait, no. The first one we placed the fan on to launch us. The second one we unjam, right? So we'd start over here, we'd place a box here, we'd place... Okay, we'd leave the box over there. And this one we place a box on the other side with this fan. I can't carry both at once, so you're gonna have to watch me make multiple trips. Okay, fan. Wait, no, I'm dumb. Okay, whatever. We just need a fan. Box. Okay. Fan, box. That is the other problem, right? That situation. Which before we tested, we managed to make it through. Yeah, we just did. And we kind of locked ourselves. Well, we didn't lock ourselves, but we made it annoying for ourselves. We had to go back around again. Okay, so we can do that. If we can do that, then the world is our oyster. That's problem solved, I do believe. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this box here. We're going to place this fan here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the fan, do the thing where we get into here, just like what we just did. The problem I just noticed, though, is that we didn't actually land on the box in a stack. That is a problem. That is worth mentioning. What happened is we collapsed the whole structure. I think because I was writing on it. But wait, no, that's fine. We'll just put both boxes on top of each other on one side, I think. So I'll put both boxes on top of each other on this side. My goal is going to be to land on them without fucking everything up. You go to this side. I'm doing this backwards, aren't I? I want this side to be the side. Because that way we won't have to use the jammer to get in. I'm doing everything wrong. Okay. I'm pretty sure I went through this exact series of operations in the previous video. Like, almost exactly, including the mistakes I'm making. Okay, so we stacked 2 boxes on this side. And then I'm pretty sure what happened is that I did it and I still fucked up the tower of boxes, and I tried it a few more times, having to reset everything each time, and it messed everything up. And I think one of the times I soft locked myself, and that's when I gave up, because I didn't want to restart the whole puzzle. I'm pretty sure that's almost exactly what happened, so I'll need to be careful. Okay, that is here, ready to go. And then we use the jammer on this fan. Yeah, this is the problem, I think. I'm pretty sure if I'm on top of the two boxes, I won't be able to pick up this fan to put it on the machine. That is an issue. That is an issue. And I'm not sure how to solve it. Okay, let's scratch this idea. I'm pretty sure it didn't even work last time anyway. We can get to here. Surely that means something. Can we rock climb? No, no, no. We can rock climb. Oh, damn. I'm a rock climber. Let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up. I'm cheating. Okay, how do I not reset everything in this situation? I guess I don't. I guess I'm done for. Come on, I know you can make it up. I know you can make it up. Come on, buddy. Go, go. Feels like I'm making progress. I'm not. I'm not making progress. Is there a little cave for me? Oh, there is a cave. Okay, the other option that I was considering was blue from somewhere else, right? We could take a blue from one of these places and potentially get it to a connector here. But we could do that anyway with that. You'd have to be able to get it to over here for it to be worthwhile in the slightest. Like, there'd have to be a way to connect a blue to here. Okay. Option I haven't yet considered is the potential of there being some secret little, like, connector point. Which would honestly be kind of annoying if there was. Why did I do that? Doesn't matter. We didn't need to do that. Okay, we have everything back again, like before, and I need to think. Oh god. Okay. Is there anything we can do from over here? Maybe we could climb around that building. We could try it. No reason not to, right? Yeah, this is by far the one thing that stumped me the most in this game. This single star. Oh no no no! Oh. They're sliding. Oh, they're flying? Yeah, they're flying. They're gone, man. Well, easy come, easy go. I'm sure those boxes weren't necessary for the solution of this puzzle. I'm gonna follow them. Okay, this is troubling to say the least. That might be an understatement. Okay, jammer, jam. Go through here. Take this fan. Put it, what was I doing? I don't know. Take this fan. Come over here. Grab this box. Take this box. Come back over here with the box. Put it on here. Go over there. Grab the fan back. Put it on this spot. Launch. Thank you. Put this fan back where it belongs. Come over here. Grab this box. Use it. Take the jammer out of its prison. Bam. Bam. Grab other box. Take other box. Use other box to get first box. Bang, bang, bang. Bang. Oh wait, no. And then finally, connector. Bang, 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 bang. I have all these materials and nothing I can do with them. Surely there is something I can do with them. One of the problems was that... Okay, wait, let me try something. I've had an idea. Let's just put it that way. We did the fan back and forth thing, but we never did it with it connected to the final spot. Okay, so here is my idea. Okay, there's a delicate order of operations here. We need to use... this launcher, which I'm going to use the jammer to use, to connect, I think, right? There's no other way to do it. I mean... That's on. I mean, there is another way to do it, and it's using the jammer on the other door, which is honestly what I'm going to want to do. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Because the jammer's going to eventually need to be on that door anyway. So we do this, we connect this up over here, then we run back over. That is permanently closed off, so we're going to have everything set up there first. Put this on the box here that goes here. Put something on the button. Probably this fan. We'll just say on that button. Yeah, if we stack things, it'll collapse when it falls. There's no way to get it too high, I don't think. I would love to get it too high, but I don't know if it's possible. If it doesn't work one high, then we can try to figure out a way. I don't think it is possible. It'd have to land in a perfect stack, and then I'd have to rush over, and then using the ladder, and then do that. Okay. Yeah, so let's get this side set up. Let's send over what we need. We need the two fans on there. We need the box. We need the connector. We're going to need the other connector, probably. Let's take this fan over. We'll use the fan first. Just because it makes the most sense. It's not going to be used anywhere else. So let's sacrifice it there. And put this there. Oh wait, we could do this this way. Because then after we're done, we put the connector down. Then we take the jammer and put it wherever else we need it. And then we have a versatile, movable jammer. So let's do that. I guess it doesn't. We can do that either way. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, we take this connector. We connect to everything that one could possibly connect to. Because there's no reason not to. Why would you ever not want to connect to everything you can connect to? Okay, we're connected to everything relevant. We're not going to connect to this connector. I mean, yeah, we're not going to because we can just move that if we need to. Okay. It's ready for takeoff. If I put this on there, it will start going back and forth. Now I need to decide. The box is what's going to go on there, I believe. Then the goal of this one will be to find a place where we can put this. Okay, yeah, that's not good. We want it here-ish. That's also not good. Okay, that is visible for most of it. Now we can't get it there. Oh. It's blocked off right at the end, I can tell. It's open. I can hear it opening for a brief second. Can I slip through? It's not this one. This one's not the one that's open for a brief second. There's no way that would work unless it was at least another box hauler. So we can try it with the other box. I'm still not sure how that would work because we'd need something else to stand on the... We need something else to stand on this button here. What could possibly go there? I mean, we already are using that fan. We would need the second box. We need two boxes, one connector for sure. Plus the other connector to maintain it always being blue. And then that leaves us with nothing. The jammer, but we need the jammer for the door. Unless it's able to open the other door as well, but I don't see that as being a possibility. So really, I don't think this method has any way of ever working. In my heart of hearts, I don't think it does. I think I've been locked in on something that is not the right solution. Let's think about this. Is there an angle we can use? Could we put something like out on like one of these little cliffs up? Oh.
Fly, you fools!
The fuck? Goodbye. Gandalf. Oh, you discover something new every day. Would I come up here and maybe place a connector up there and then all my problems are solved instantaneously because it's like a two connection. Dude, use a box. Okay, let's put the box here. Let's do our thing. do that. I did not even need to do that. I did not need to do that. In fact, that actually made my life harder. Okay, hexahedron. Sorry, I know I keep calling you boxes whenever you're very adamant that it's not a box. Okay, we put it here. We take this. We put it here. We get on top. Jump. That's got to be it, right? We do a connector here, connector. Okay. Yeah. Stop being daft. And do the simple thing. I feel like this has got to be it. We go up here. We simply put. No, not quite. Okay, there. Then we take the boxes again. Take the other connector. Go around back. We climb up on this other rock. If possible. Maybe it's not even possible. Maybe I've made a fool of myself. Am I able to parkour from here onto... Okay, no. I know if I got a connector on top of these two boxes, it would be able to reach. So there's a way to do that. Okay, let's just try things. If I put these here, and then I stand on this little rock that you have, I can get on top of this. Which means that we could probably put this further this way if we needed to. Whoa, I just glitched the game somehow. I'm trying so hard to connect this thing without dropping it. It's not going to be able to reach anyway. It's shorter than me. It needs to come through here. Dude, I can almost make that. It's definitely not what you're supposed to do, I don't think. Okay, I jumped over it, so I know I can land on it. Beautiful. Okay, can we get a little bit further? Just a little bit further. Okay, I went flying there. I feel pretty good about us being able to get to that. tree. Try again. Without falling off the side of the map and having to reset everything, preferably. Not that this is particularly hard to reset at this point. Okay, that tree is being annoying. Also, there's like a little corner that if you hit it, it launches you with high velocity. Okay, maybe a bit more that way. So I can avoid the tree better. Oh my god, that's gotta be possible. The right run up and the right leap. Okay, maybe not. Come on. Okay, we're gonna have to move it a little bit closer. Come on, I can make it there. I know I can. That was a bad jump. I am guaranteeing you this is not how this puzzle is supposed to be solved. Whatever method they had in mind is not this. And also, I'm going to move this again. Here-ish. See if I can make that. It's a long jump. I'm a robot with hydraulic legs. I can do this. Okay, I keep running into the tree. Yes, I know I can't fly to the tree. Thank you for programming realistic collisions in this simulation, Alexandra. Really making my life a lot easier. Okay, more left. Earlier I was just flying. What happened to that? Okay, there we go. I can do that. Ooh, it's such a tight squeeze. Okay. I'm gonna cut when I actually make it on top of this thing. Or when I give up. You're a lazy son of a bitch, you know that? Whoever this character I'm playing as is. Maybe I am Alexandra. Oh! That was the jump of the ages. And I still didn't make it, so I don't know if it's possible. Yeah, and even then, there to there, there to there, no, that second part is not getting done. Okay, but let's see something. Maybe now that this is on top of that little cliff, there's something that I can do that I couldn't do previously. For one, it would always be powering the back and forth. That's for sure, right? That is something, right? If I put it up on that cliff, it would always be powering the back and forth. Let's consider that for a second. Okay, yeah, that's already set up how we want it. We're going to leave this here, even though I think it'll actually be used on the other one. Maybe. And it's actually a combination situation. Okay. I'm actually gonna have to take the jammer. I'm gonna need to get into this place. I'm also gonna need the boxes to get back up to here to reconnect this to how I need it to be. See how tantalizing that is? It feels so possible. Okay, we're gonna go here and here. Here. And then, I don't really like that tree being here, if I'm being honest, but it seems I can connect through the tree, right? No, I cannot connect through the tree. That is a serious problem, which means we're actually going to want to be more right if possible. Because it's going to go there to there. We want to be as far this way as possible. That way. Fuck you. Oh, I've just realized you can see on the little tracker if it's actually connecting to both of them at the spot that you're planning on placing it. That would have helped me out a lot in the past. Okay, I think that should be able to get the full range there. Now we take this jammer back around to the other side so we can connect everything properly. Yay. And we connect. You know the drill. So the first thing we connect to is up there. Then to there, and to... We don't care about that one. We don't care about that one. Let's try to minimize those so that way we don't accidentally cross streams and fuck everything up. I don't really care about that one, although I'm going to do it anyway. And then obviously both of those. I don't think this is going to work. Also, I fucked up. I have to do that after I put the box on the spot. Let's try this again. Connect. Connect. And then two connections over here. Connect. Connect. Okay, let's put it on the box. It's currently connected to none of them. I'm glad I could still grab that, because that would have been a major oversight if I could not. And this should go back and forth. Yeah, it's not working. This one is never being connected to. This one is only barely being connected to. There's a part of me that feels like it has to be this one that we're doing, but this is the one that's more reachable by the fan method. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to get into this thing, but it is. Okay, let's think about options here. Let's investigate everything fully. Okay, we have that one up there, which may or may not be important. We have one jammer, which means we need to get blue light to one of these two doors, theoretically. That may not be true, there might be another way. Let's think about everything. Looking around, I don't see any, like, sneaky paths I can take. Check over here, too. Could we do some kind of crazy, like, light to over there? Light across. Light to... I don't even see a spot we can connect on the right side, though. Maybe that little point way out there. Let's investigate. We're thinking within the confines of our habitat here. But we can definitely probably get light to over there. If we do a good little check out. Okay. We need blue light, but we have the connector, and we can get out to this little peninsula. That's the important thing. In fact, it's very important. We can put a connector out here right now if we so desire, and we would be able to connect directly from up there. That's kind of huge when you think about it. Okay. Okay, I see what we need to do. Just need to resolve this puzzle real quick. Take this, take this, take this. Sorry, forgot to connect one of them. Being a nuisance, you know that? Then we take this, we take this, we take this. We connect, connect, connect. Here. Alright, then we go here. We grab our jammer. I don't even know if we need that, but we might as well take it. It'll make our lives easier, I believe. So what we need is we need a connector out on this point, which we have right here. We're ready for blue light. Correct? And then we use... Oh, that's the one we want to keep. And then we use this jammer to jam this door, allowing light to go from here to there. Except we don't want it to be red light. Now we'll have to have this door be open. Actually, no, we don't. We can just jam this for now. Oh boy. Okay, wait. Is this possible to do? For now, what we'll do is we'll do this. Yes, it is possible to do. We won't need to jam that. This is a direct connection to here, which we'll maintain. We want to be able to get all three. Is it possible to place it where it connects to all three? Oh wait, no, one of them is never going to connect because... Okay. No, that's done. Great, beautiful. There will be a jammer here eventually. For now, I need a jammer on the other spot. Wait. If that's the case, then how am I ever gonna get... Yeah, no, we do jammer there. Take the box with us. Come through here. Okay, so there's problem one. We need a way to keep this door open, which we don't have. So if we need that... Well, where would this even be going? Let's just check that first. It would have to go over to there, right? That's a bit of a trick. We could use the boxes somehow. Could we go this way? Yeah, we could go this way from here. We just need to grab another thing to take with us, which we can't do in the current situation, I don't think. Oh. Okay, well, let's investigate everything fully to make sure it's even possible. Okay, because theoretically there's a way to get light to over to that one. Theoretically. Oh wait, yeah, we have the whole fan situation, which allows us to open fucking everything. Okay, let's just do that real quick. That's step one. I can already tell you. Step one. Oh, wrong box. Connect to fucking everything. Connect to there. 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 I'm probably missing one because I don't have the jammer fully set up. That's fine. I'll figure that out. Then we use another connector to bridge that gap briefly. What's this one? La la la. Okay, most of these are not able to be opened. But some of them are. And what does that leave us with? It leaves us with 2 connectors and a lot of open doors, which is very good for us. So as before, we put one here. Then we put one obviously that's not gonna be able to open that, which is a minor issue. Okay, yeah, this one's also not open. Which, if we want to leave this place, is pretty important that the jammer is here. Which means that probably, more probably than not, we're gonna have to go this way. Through this window. Which I don't know how that's possible. Oh wait, no, all we need to do is just get this set up, right? Oh no, but these doors will need to be opened. That door is the one that needs to be opened. So, if we get the jammer on this side, we can have our cake and eat it too. Essentially what I mean by that is we take the jammer, put it on this side, we hold this open for us, then we take this, put it here, okay, Then we come back to the window, jam through the window to there. Now blue light will be able to... Okay, let's make sure we're not blocking anything. Now blue light will be able to hit there, hit there. This is jammed. This is only open because of red light, though. This is an issue. This one is definitely an issue. Okay, let's try something out. Let's just try solving this. Which to do that, we're gonna need to go bam, bam, bam. Take the jammer from this side. I think once we solve it, it'll be easier. Okay, yeah, sure. Thanks. Okay, we don't care about this. This is the beautiful thing. Oh, but wait, it is elevated. That is pretty big. Hold your horses, buckaroo. Yeah, you see that? You see that? Oh, that's what we need to do. So we do a little bit of jamming from the backside. Wait, no, this is the one we need to stay there, though. So we do a little bit of jamming from the backside here. There. Take this. Now this is able to go over into that world. Which I like... Okay, no, it needs to be closer. Oh, man. Box. We have one. We could jam to get it. Which means we're going to take this back. Leave that there. Bang. Bang, bang. Take this. Okay, we're gonna leave this in the spot. We're gonna use this one. I feel confident about what we're doing here, even though I could be completely off base. Okay, take this through as far as we can. Which is 2 over here for now. Run back, get the jammer, get the connector. Jammer. Achieved. Connector. Achieved. Take the jammer. Jam from this side. Take the box. Take the connector. Take the jammer. Jam from this side. Take the box. Take the connector. You will know it's working when red light is coming through. It is. It's just simply intersecting. But is this accessible is the question. It seems accessible to a layman like me. In fact, I think this is the only real place we could place. I mean, we could place it closer, but then now we're gonna have to abandon this jammer here. This is the problem. We have a slight issue. We will use this briefly. Oh wait. Oh wait, I see what we need to do, I think. Okay, we take this connector back again. We unjam this. We come through. We hold this open. Oh my god, come on, connect. Okay, take that. Beautiful. Okay. So, what we're gonna have to do is we have to jam this open. Okay, yeah, there is a conundrum. So that jammer's going to be used in the last door. In order to use it in the last door, after we put the connector in there. Wait, why are we doing this? We could have just jumped over. And the whole problem would have been solved. Good jam. I know we do need this to be connected briefly. Thank you for working. Okay, we just need to make sure these are connected to each other. Which I don't think they are any longer. Can you place it on the cube? There we go. Then we jump off, disable that, and then this will just be a single connecting thing. If that makes sense. Which is what we want, because we can connect to there, and we can theoretically, although I'm worried about the angle, we might need to come back and fix this all later, theoretically connect through there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to decommish. And worst case scenario, we have a backup here. Backup angle. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Okay, that's number 2 setup. Let's go to number 3. I feel good about what we're doing here. This feels like something that they would make in the game. Okay, there are connectors in this one. Probably should have checked to make sure all of them had connectors even in them. We're doing all this work. I'm gonna look like such an idiot when this doesn't work. Okay, I need to remember how to solve this puzzle. Is there a box somewhere that is accessible to me? Yes, there we go. That is what I needed. It's going to allow me to do that. Now I'm going to do it on the other one. Okay, we're making progress. I have faith in this solution. I don't have faith in the power of that fan, though. Okay, this does something up here. Does it not? Oh yeah, that's like the final step situation. Okay, wait. I see what I need to do. I think I go over here to get the other box. Which I can do now that I have one box. I think. Nope. Okay, then what do I do? Oh, this box. This is the one I can get with one box. Now I need 3 boxes to get. So we put this here. Yeah, I was trying to do speedrunner strats there. Yes. I like this. I like this. I like this. Okay, we can connect to. And I think that's all we would need to do, right? Because this is now a pylon that is clearly visible from far away. Okay, I think that's number 3 done. Number 4, I have a feeling, is not going to be so simple. Could jump over there right now, but I'm going to be stuck. I have to reset and redo everything I just did, which would be very painful. I should make sure there's not anything that's going to kill me. Okay, we have a fan, which we can use to unlock things. This thing in particular. Okay, not good enough. You can use this jammer, though. Oh, wait, once it's unlocked, we can jam. Or we can just get this box first. Which is also going to be very convenient for hooking up our connector. The fact that it's possible in all of these is making me think that I'm on the right track here. Maybe I'm on the wrong track completely, but I feel good about this. Okay. There, jam that. Take this connector. Now this is where we have to think. Oh, this is going to be done. Because I can't take this inside. Which is where I would want it. Oh, wait, no. I would want it up here, I think, on this little outcropping. Can I use a box to get there? Come on, please. Don't fall off. If you fall off, it's over for me. Yes. Okay, I think this is it. Oh, this is beautiful. This is exactly what we want to see. Now, where is that one over there? No, that's a power source. Are there multiple connectors in this one? Because if so, I'm just going to put this here. And we'll figure the rest out in a second. Okay, yeah, there is another connector. I'm gonna need the first one to get it, though. Okay, we're gonna use this connector to get this connector to allow us to do things. Namely... how did I get that box again? I put something somewhere that got me that box. Now I'm not sure what. Oh, I jammed it. That's right. We're gonna jam again. Okay, we're gonna place this here again. And then we're gonna have to find the angle. It's probably gonna have to be on a box. Okay, maybe we place it a bit further right. No, it needs to be sticking out as far this way as possible so that it can reach over, which means maybe we place it over here. Oh, it's so close. No, don't push me off. Oh, it's all lining up now. It's all lining up now. Okay. Everything is set. All we need to do is make it a reality. Come on, baby. Work for me. I know it's possible. I've proven it. Now get me up here. And let me make my dreams a reality. If this is the actual solution, kudos, because it's a cool one. Is there an invisible wall? Don't tell me. Don't tell me there's an invisible wall. No. No. There's an invisible wall. Fuck you, game. This would have been the coolest solution to any puzzle ever. If I can even reach over here. I might not even be able to see. Dude. That would have been so cool. I'm actually so mad at the game right now. I connected it all the way around the entire map. Perfectly. Only to get thwarted by an invisible fucking wall. For no reason. This hurts my soul, I'll have you know. It's perfect, too. The chain is unbroken all the way around, exactly back to where I need it. Oh my god, you have no idea how badly that hurt me. Well, I thought I was being extremely creative, and I stand by my solution, I think. I think I came up with the best possible... I think I came up with the coolest possible solution to this. Unfortunately, it seems the developers did not share my sentiment, as they added an invisible wall to prevent me from even being able to consider that as an option. Like, this really hurts to even see and think about, I'm gonna be honest. Because the simple fact of the matter is, like, this is an intentional design choice they made to prevent the lasers from being able to go across this gap. Because in other maps, they can stretch for super long distances without issue. What if I just try moving this to a different spot here? Just to be sure. Yeah, it even says it won't connect because there's a wall in the... It imagines there being a wall in the way. Like, come on. That pains me. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. For the star, let's see if these provide any hints. I'm trapped, can't stop being this size. Okay, yeah, you're just talking about humanity. Yeah. Ah. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try a glitch method. Because there's nothing else I can think of. At the moment, my brain is scuttled, scattered. Scuttled and scattered. We're gonna see what happens when I put the boxes inside of the door while it's jammed and then unjam it. And if something crazy happens, maybe I can use that to my advantage. I'm not above abusing the game if necessary. After all, canonically we're in a simulation, so... Especially after what it did to me there. I think I solved the puzzle. In my head, I solved it. Okay, No, I don't want you to be placed on... Okay, it just kind of pushes them out of the way. Which is interesting. What happens if there's a literal... Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. I phase through. I've never needed anything in my life as badly as I've needed this box right in here. Okay, so clearly the two connectors are going to have to be used more creatively than I managed to come up with. So, could I do something similar within the confines of this one, though? I don't think so. Wait, could I just parkour? Okay, I think I can just parkour. I'm gonna have to kill myself here. Unless I can Neo. Nope. That's fine. Reset everything. It doesn't matter to me because of the fact that it was all pointless anyway. So, we're gonna try parkour. It might take me a few tries. But we're gonna do it until I succeed. Because I cannot think of another way to do this right now. Okay, that seems possible. Maybe. It did seem slippery, so it might not be simple, but... Or easy, I should say. It was very simple. Okay, I'm jumping too far. Maybe I should just jam that door. That might help me out. So I don't have to reset every time. Okay, yeah, we gotta do the whole kit and caboodle, don't we? There. Here. And... what do we do again? There. Here. I cannot seem to remember what it was we did. Oh, I put this there. I think in the past I used the fan there, but whatever. This will make it easier for me to fail again and again. And then, what happens if I do this? I'm trying something here. Trying idea number 10. That might be another option. Go for that. I'm jumping pretty far, so I might be able to make it. Okay. Now I just fucked myself again in a different way. So that's absolutely great. I'm gonna have to reset everything again anyway. Oh. Now everything's all set. Unless I fall in the final section. Which would be kind of ironic. Okay, yeah, I cannot stand on that. I'm pretty confident. I almost just fell off and had to restart the whole thing. Okay, yeah, I think if I want to do this, I have to land on that from the get-go. Boxes are not an option here. Okay, I managed to make it. How am I going to get across? That is a conundrum I didn't ever really think about. No, 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 no. I also just saw the solution in front of me in my eyes, too. That was the worst part. I'm pretty sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up to this. Then I'm going to jump over to this. Then I'm going to jump up onto there. Then I'm going to be able to walk around on this. And then jump down to there. And then I'll be in the star section. That's my stratagem. And I'm not going to bother setting everything up. I'm just going to reset as many times as it takes. No. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if it's possible. Certainly not easy. Okay. I just heard the connection sound. But see, this doesn't matter though, because I could just get the blue to this point anyway as well. That's the whole reason I was trying to go around, is so that I could attack from the angle on the side here. So I could get it from over here, which didn't end up working anyway. There would have to be something in one of these, like, towers. There would have to be a connector up here. Or connector on, like, the mountain top. Everyone up there? Okay, so another question I have. There's an invisible wall around the map, right? Would it be possible for there to be like an angle where I can put a connector here? I don't think so. Because like I was saying, I could theoretically connect to things down here through here, but I'd just be placing a connector here, which is the same as connecting to that blue one here. Unless it was like elevated. If I could get a connector on top of one of those walls maybe in one of these other places, then I would have the right angle to make it actually worthwhile. Oh, this one has like a fan. Oh yeah, it all reset. Okay, let's just test this out. Oh, I know, I need the box. Okay. If this works and my other thing didn't, then I'm gonna be very mad. Because my solution was bona fide genius. I will actually say and mean it. Okay, so we go like this. We still need to get blue from somewhere else, because if I recall correctly, this only has red. So let's go over to this one. Yeah. Feels promising. So we grab this box, place it on here. Is that where we need to go? No, it's straight. Okay, we grab this. Blue. Can we see floating box? Where was it? I can't see it anymore. It's across the way. No. Okay, it's behind this pillar. I think I might need to go out on the dock to reach it. Or if I can't reach it, then maybe I'm just wrong about all this. Which wouldn't surprise me. Or maybe I just need to do it in the other order. I need to switch. Yeah, okay. Blue, you've been elevated. Go back over here. Disable. Let me see the blue. We can place that there, and then re-establish this link. Okay, I think just maybe that is the elevation we need there. That was pretty much the angle I was looking at, right? Okay, let's... Where did I put the connector? That connector is missing, and I'm not sure where. Can I bring him over here? Yep, okay. Come on. Oh. Okay, I think that is it. I think that's it. Please. I just need this to be the right angle. Because this can come through like this. Yep, that's it. I did it. Oh my fucking god. My solution was better. Fuck this solution. My solution was better. Okay, box time. Box 1. Where's Jammer? Box 2 will help us get box 3. Okay, come on. Now all I need is for this step to go off without a hitch too. For it to be tall enough. But it's gotta be, right? Yes. Oh. Get me out of here, man. This is why I hate Christianity. I jest. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna probably cut a lot in this video, because I was there for hours. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 5, and 7. We're still missing 3 stars before we can unlock the star world, right? Let me just double check that. Somewhere, I think it's here. Yeah, I need 3 more stars. I know where one of them is. It's out in the area behind the tower. But I don't know where the others are. I'm definitely not going through that door anytime soon. But now that I've finally finished that, thank God, I think this is the place to end the episode. That's what I'm going to do. And next episode, we're going to go to the tower. We are going to finish the last levels in the tower, now that we've completed every level in the game for the sigils to unlock them. And hopefully get the last 3 stars required to do the star level as well, to unlock the final floor of the tower, I believe, is what that does. So, until next time, this has been Fractal. Thank you very much for watching. Geez, if I can do my outro properly. This has been a long one filled with lots of trial and error and pain and suffering and eventual success. Hopefully the next will only have the latter part. But I'm going to end this episode in the elevator ride. And, until next time, see ya.